Okay. Next is your knee. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So, I am going to do your knee and your ankle. Well, I already did your knee, but we're going to do your ankle next. Go ahead and lift up your foot. Other foot. Okay, go ahead and pull your pant legs up a little bit.
1, 2, 4.
Yep, and take off your socks, please.
My wife usually does this part.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this is kind of gonna be a little bit of a sharper object, okay? So tell me which one you can feel the most.
The first one. Oh, right there.
Okay. Which one?
That third one.
That third one. Okay. So that is just testing everything. I'm going to do it on your hand too. So give me your hands. Flip them over. Which one feels different? Can you feel them all?
Yeah.
Which one? Does any of them feel different?
Maybe my index finger.
Okay.
Not have very good position in my hands.
Okay. So next we're going to do this. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
How about this one?
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Next, we're going to do, go ahead and hold, go like this. Push up. Okay. Push down. Perfect. Go like this. Okay, push in. Push out. Awesome. And then we already did the one with the shoulders, okay? So go ahead, hold your leg out. Push up. Push down. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check for your tone. So you don't have a whole lot of tone there.
What's that?
Awesome. Just making sure that your muscles aren't hypertonic, which they mean they're kind of strained.
Okay.
Push up. Awesome. Down. Perfect. Awesome. So go ahead and twist your ankle around for me. Both sides. I'm going to feel these joints. That one ankle cracked just a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead and move your toes and your knees. Just out and in, out and in. Perfect. I'm going to check his knees while I'm doing this, just for passive and active movement. And then I already checked his ankles while I was doing the other part of the assessment. So go ahead and just hold your arms out for me. I'm just going to watch for any abnormal movements. Nothing looks off about those. So the next thing I'm going to do is hold your arms out and go like this. Perfect. You did awesome. Okay. So next, what I'm going to ask you to do is stand right here. I'm over here. Go ahead and stand up. I'm going to watch as he's doing that, okay? So I want you to walk normal over to the chair.
This chair?
Yes. I'll watch for any abnormal movements. Then turn around. Walk on your tippy toes. Awesome. Now go ahead, turn around and walk on the heel of your foot. Okay, stop. Put your feet together. Okay, now go over to the chair. It doesn't matter. And turn around and walk with one foot in front of the other. Yeah, like that.
Walking the DUI line.
Yep.
I passed.
Yeah, you did.
Am I
Okay.
drunk?
You can go ahead and sit down. Okay, so hold out your hand for me. Go ahead and close your eyes. I'm gonna draw a number in your hand and I want you to tell me what it is. Okay, do it again.
Four?
Yep, it's a 4. Okay, so with that being said, I'm done doing his neurological exam. Next, we're going to move on to musculoskeletal. So I also, while I was doing part of that exam, examined the lower part of his extremities. I touched them, made sure that there was no lumps, bumps, bruises, anything like that. His lower joints are good. We did active and passive range of motion on them. So go ahead and move your shoulders up and down for me. Both of them at this. There you go. Go ahead and go like this. Make sure all your joints can move. Do the same thing with your neck. Awesome. So, with that being said, I just went ahead and did all of his bones, joints, active, passive range of motions. His lower muscles had good tone. They weren't warm, tender, swelling, no crepitus noted, except for that one ankle did have a little bit of a crack in it when he moved it. So I am just going to look at his arms, make sure everything's good there, which I was also doing during the rest of the assessment. Everything looks fine. He has some bumps, bruises, and scrapes from where he's been working. He doesn't have any lumps, bumps, anything else like that. Everything looks good there. He can move his shoulders. So I'm looking at the skin and the sub-Q tissues over all the muscles and joints for the color, certain skin folds, any masses, anything like that. Everything looks good. So his muscles look symmetrical. There's no masses, no spasms. So I am going to have you stand up, Troy. Again, sorry. What I'm going to do, go ahead and take your shirt off. I'm going to look at your back and your hips, make sure everything looks symmetrical there, and make sure there's no deformities. So we did strength in his hands and wrists, his elbows, his shoulders, everything looks good. So go ahead and face that way for me, okay? So go ahead and bend your back forward just a little bit. Everything looks symmetrical, bend backwards. Looks good. Now move your hips side to side. Awesome. While he was walking, I was also making sure that his gait was good, that his hips didn't move in a weird fashion. I looked at his feet and his ankles and his alignment. We are now weight bearing. I looked at them when they weren't weight bearing. They looked fine. They are now weight bearing and they look fine too. He has all 10 toes. They look within normal limits. All of his legs look good. His knees look fine. His hips are good. His spine is good. Everything looks within normal limits. So, go ahead and sit back down, Troy. You can put your shirt back on wherever it may have went. And actually, I'm going to leave you to that. Do you have any questions about anything? Because I believe that our exam is over.
I don't think so. I think you did a pretty good job.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and get dressed and head out, but I hope you have a great day.
Yep, you too.